So we about to react to catching Preds with Chris Hansen.
This is top AI done turned him into a monster. I'm crying.
So we gonna watch Catching Preds with Chris Hansen, Tommy G video. Y'all already know what it is. 347.
Yes.
347.
Yes.
Shout out 347. If you watching on
Yes.
YouTube, like,
Yes.
subscribe, comment,
Star.
And now we're not even gonna do too much talking. We're gonna get right into the vid.
Why did you ask her if she was willing to do a gangbang?
Whoa.
She sounded eager. She sounded like she wanted to learn, and I made a mistake.
Eager.
Eager to what? He didn't even explain. Like, yeah.
What do we got here? Jeremy, you shouldn't leave. These gentlemen want to talk to you.
Put your body back. Please!
Why is he fighting?
Why did you think it was okay to leave your teenage girl home alone to come here and meet another teenage girl?
He has a teenage daughter?
Niggas, bro.
This one idea for a one-off story for Dateline NBC in 2004 has turned into all this.
I will. Can you just tell me who you are? I'm Chris Hansen. This is an investigation.
This episode, we trudge into the dark corners of crime, perverts, and Preds who prey on kids. We team up with Chris Hansen, a man who has spent the last 2 decades as the premier Pred catcher on the planet. Together, we team up in a sting operation to catch these. In this episode, there are certain words that for some reason we cannot say.
Yeah, why?
Today we're diving into the dark world of and we're doing it with one of the best in the business, Mr. Chris Hansen. We're just down the road from a sting operation where they're luring guys in and then promptly arresting them. To me, I'm really fascinated to get to the bottom of why this is happening. So let's try and learn something together. Buckle up, folks. We're in for one today. Just as we arrived in Michigan and we're gonna set out to the Sting House, we got word from Chris's team that an offender was on his way to get busted and for us to lay low until they booked him. What happened next is one of the most powerful moments of Chris's career.
You sure this is not a setup?
Are you sure this is not a setup?
Okay.
Nah, buddy. It's not.
It's not.
Come right in.
Spider hoodie. That shit type fire though.
Did you bring the money? Yeah. Can I see it? How much is there?
150.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Is he offering to pay her? Do you just offer to pay her?
Yeah. No, not offered. He is gonna pay her.
So this is not even just like some. This is some whole other shit.
I don't want to.
I'm down for anything.
Are we doing it here? Is there like a bedroom?
There's a bedroom, or we can do it on a couch, or anywhere you want to go. I'll go change, and you can stay here. Okay. You just stay right here, and I'll be right back. Okay? Okay.
He already knows.
He knew.
How you doing?
Look.
What was your plan here today?
Bro, I still.
No, you cannot. Stay
He
right
said,
there.
"Can I leave?"
No, you cannot.
Like,
Yeah,
nigga
he's
said, "Can
actually
I
with the
leave?"
police,
Are you
bro.
Stupid.
That's why I
nigga?
like Chris, bro, because he's actually with the police. You can't leave. Like, you dead can't leave, bro.
Fucking retarded. No, you can't leave, nigga.
Like, why would you try to leave after you just... He offered
Niggas
to
is
pay
wildin'
her.
out.
But my thing is, like, this is not even a regular predator. I never
Yo,
seen a
can I get
predator offer to
Can I get an instant replay on that face of doom?
From the law enforpement angle, what have you seen
As
in
soon
this
as she
world?
said, "Let me go change," that nigga realized it was over.
Bro, as soon as she realized... as soon as you hear... Hold on, I'll be right back.
Children,
Yeah,
child
he was like, "Nope, it's over."
child abuse type stuff, sexual abuse.
How common are these people out in the world, these predators?
To be quite honest, I think it's a very scary thought. I think they're very common. I think parents should be well aware of the stuff that happens on the internet.
My name is Sam Christian. I'm a retired Chicago Police Deputy Chief on the Chicago Police Department. basically. When I was doing this work, and we would do lectures and seminars, and I thought at that time you could probably find a pedophile rather on probably every square mile in the city of Chicago.
Wow.
Well, you know, I kind of fell into working with, so I fell into forensics and have been helping lock the sons of bitches up for 30 years. I don't know, you know, how many people are versus how many billions of people we have. You know, no one's ever clear with that because we're only basing it on those that were convicted.
Yeah,
we know that
there's people
there's
just
no
lurking.
place we could go in this country where it isn't happening.
I mean,
That's
we're in UP,
fucking crazy.
Michigan, and right now we could be talking to someone down in Texas that could potentially be up here within a couple days to try to, you know, potentially take your child. So it's not just in your backyard anymore. It's like a nationwide thing.
What's your name?
Joe, I was looking online to play.
To play, and what do you mean by play, Joe? You talked to somebody online and on the phone, and you were pretty graphic. How many times had you met women online before for sex? 2 or 3. And what do you do for a living now, Joe?
I am a grocery manager.
What do
Here
you,
in town?
What do you do, huh?
Marquette.
In Marquette. Over the phone, she tells you that she's 15.
Marquette?
You say to her, that's messed up.
That is.
But yet you continued to talk about having sex with her.
And then he can't
It almost seems as though that age excited you. You asked if she would do a gangbang. Why did you ask her if she was willing to do a gangbang?
She sounded eager. She sounded like she wanted to learn.
Yo,
You
like,
just offered to
what?
pay her, bro.
I have a porn addiction. I will admit that I have a porn addiction.
I bet.
I got addicted to porn when I was
You
probably
want
11
to
and 12 years old.
Did you bring condoms?
Like, bro, we know you're a part of the Goon Troop, bro. That's the only reason you're here. Like, we know.
The Gooner Gallery.
We know, bro. You don't have to say anything.
I did not. I might have one.
Right. But you were willing to have unprotected sex with this girl.
I don't know if I would have gone that far.
So it seems to me that
liar.
if I wasn't here and a real
No, no,
15-year-old girl
no.
was, you would have been having sex with her by now.
Yeah, nigga.
I should go away for a very, very, very long time.
You are.
To believe about myself.
All right, Joe. Well, there's something you need to know.
Dancing with.
Oh.
Take down with
Is
Chris.
that pizza?
Have you seen the shows before?
I have.
And what have you thought of those shows?
But I appreciate what you do.
Wow.
What have you thought of the show?
Did you ever
He
think
said he
you're gonna
appreciates
do
what he
this
does.
like this?
When I walked in here and saw the pizza box, I honestly knew. Just the wall.
He said when he saw the pizza box, he knew. What was that one guy? He's like the most infamous one, like
Joe, thank
Jared
you
or
for
some
being
shit.
Straight up with me. I appreciate it.
Can I shake your hand?
Yes.
He got the same name as the subway guy, like Fogel. No, he's something Fogel.
Good luck to you.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Jared Fogle?
Nah, it's some dude from Christmas. Like, you know the guy who brought the pizza? You ever seen that? Oh, I'm about to play that clip. The guy who brought the pizza to the Sting, bro.
That's real though.
And he offered Chris a slice.
Oh, no, I do remember that.
Yeah, I know. That shit is
Hey,
infamous.
you want one?
Hey, you want something? No, I'm okay. Thank you.
It sounds messed up to say, but I couldn't help but feel
Oh,
bad
you
for
realize,
some of
nigga,
these
like,
guys.
he
I
already
mean, I
got
know that
caught,
if they
and you might as
followed
well
through
offer
with
the
what
nigga
they were
some
going
pizza.
to
I'm
do,
going to
that they
jail.
very
Might as
well
well
would
eat some
damage
too.
a kid for life. But still, watching them throw their life down the drain in real time just made me feel sad for them. And due to the pathetic nature of what they were setting out to do, my guess is these guys live very miserable lives. Does any
course
part of
they
you
do.
feel sorry for these guys?
No.
These guys are doing irreparable, lifelong damage to kids. I felt like just looking at them, I feel repulsed, I feel ick, I feel like, and just feel good. Like hearing that door shut behind, like I had like a word in my head, just justice. Let's head to the Sting house. So what's going through your head when you bust a guy like that?
It's sad to see that we have this in the community, but it's good to see something come out of it to get these people off the streets.
Yes.
The maximum for the punishment is 20 years to life. Easily at least serve a couple years. Hopefully we have a successful rest of our
that I think some, not all, but some of these vigilante catchers are out to
I hate
just
fat.
be as
Nah, I'm playing.
outlandish as possible.
Wow. Wait, was that Dap?
Just be as outlandish
Oh,
as possible.
it was.
Get that off. It was. Give me the fat.
I don't want to get in trouble, and I'm not here to get you in trouble. I just want to have a good time.
He's coming. But what's your mental preparation? Like, what are you doing before they come?
Well, I'm working on a lot of different things. So I've gone through the material for this particular confrontation. I'll start going through it again in a few minutes here when we know he's on the way, for sure. And other than that,
Seems very meticulous
just
with
kinda
it.
keeping aware, and I'm working on other stories at the same time.
They're just trying to see if it's real. See if they can manipulate him. Take advantage.
Do you feel bad for these guys at all?
Do I feel bad? No, at all. They
Right, yeah.
They need their ass whooped.
Tell me about the potential perp.
He said that he is
Because then he need his ass.
49. He's actually 53, found out.
I think interesting first of all that he's willing to lie about a minor detail like that.
He's coming from like 3 hours away.
Didn't he also take a picture?
He took
Yeah, he took a picture of his on the side of the road, sent it to the
What?
decoy.
Okay, you guys are
what?
some of the
A nigga pulled over on the side of the road for a meat shot.
Crazy world we live in, bro.
Oh, for a kid.
world experts in tracking down. What kind of commonalities do you notice amongst these guys? Traits, characteristics?
No,
They all lie about inconsequential details. This guy that just said he's 49, he's really 53. We've had guys lie about the type of car they're driving.
How has doing this job changed how you guys look at the world?
Like I feel like when I have kids, they're not. They're not getting on anything. Like Chris talks about all the time that when he first started doing this, he
Yeah, that
thought he was
shit
gonna
makes
do
it
it like
dangerous,
once
bro.
or twice, and now 20 plus years later, he's still doing it.
And he's busier than ever.
And he's
right
busier
now.
than ever.
There are exponentially more platforms upon which adults can approach children. So while there is more activity now than ever before, it's more difficult to detect. I think technology has opened this up. I think people are more exposed to fantasies.
Is it
It's
all
just
men
scary.
or ever women showing up here?
I've never had a woman.
Never had a woman.
Women like to have a connection, whereas men are like out hunting for whatever. So the women, it's always somebody.
Okay, that's one of the reasons, but also, that's like, yeah, I guess. I'm not even.
Who's closer.
The female, you're more likely to see in the teacher-student scenario. The female wants to know the victim.
Yeah, exactly. I do agree with that.
Not
I get what
lying
they're
there.
saying. It's more, with the female, it's like they like manipulate and like control the child, bro. Like, niggas just they don't.
They're the same thing.
Yeah, but they just know. They just like pull up. Like they don't care about like repercussions. Like the women try to be like covert, like build a bond on some weird shit. Like the men just be on some
Twiggy shit.
weird freak bullshit.
Reminder, I wanna fuck. I'm coming.
Likes the
Average
Nothing is a
Minecraft
teacher
YouTuber.
at St. Xavier High School. This is a Catholic school in Springfield Township, a
She has a
Catholic
husband.
school of all places.
Has doing this job made you look at men differently?
I mean, I always thought there were perverts out there, but like,
Yeah.
there's so many, I guess. Like,
To get an idea of the damage this crime can cause a family, we spoke with a mom whose child suffered from the hands of an exploitive adult, and she spoke to the impact this had on her life.
I didn't notice everything until maybe 3 years into the relationship. I started noticing that he was a little bit like not affection.
Joyce
So I
Chang.
kind of just assumed
Can
that he
you
was
pause the
cheating
video?
on me.
Can you pause the video? Joyce Chang, if you're watching this video, you're a very beautiful lady, and I want you to know that.
Joyce, my friend is very passionate.
I'm very passionate.
But Joyce, 3 years, Joyce.
Joyce, that's all. Just give me time, bro. Please, Joyce. That's all I need from you. If you give me time, I'll make it worth it. I
Go ahead.
promise.
So she has a turtleneck, a mock neck. She got a mock neck on. You see that?
Got a what?
So you know like how a turtleneck is all the way up the neck?
Yeah.
A mock neck is like half a turtleneck. She got on a mock neck.
Oh,
That's all I had to say.
I don't care. She's still sexy, nigga. Beautiful, my fault. Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I find attraction too. You're very
We took a
beautiful.
trip out to Michigan, and that's when I
Probably
actually found
appreciates that
out
compliment,
that
though.
my daughter had a boy over. I investigated deeper into her phone and found out that this other kid was actually 23. So I called the cops, and they did lock him up. But that same night, something was bothering me about why was she so comfortable in my bed. So I went and asked my daughter, has Tim ever touched you? And Tim was right behind me, and I felt him. I felt his energy behind me, like the nervousness. And she said yes. I turned around.
Wow.
I just start throwing things at him. And that's when I used, have you ever my daughter? He nodded one time. I'm so
What?
confused at this moment. I'm like, what are you talking about? You said
Bro.
one time, but you're saying no. What's going on? He was on a run for at least 2 weeks.
Bro.
He took a plead. The
What?
10-year plead. It was underage. He just
That was not enough.
repeatedly with underage.
This is such a cat and mouse game. Like we'll have like someone
This
30
shit
minutes
is
away,
sick.
call, and then they chicken out, or someone calls
I'm
back
telling
like,
you,
hey, I
bro,
want
we
to pee
gotta
on you,
start killing predators
and
in
they chicken
GTA.
In GTA Online.
Goes out.
Just like,
Yeah.
Try to maintain a
Like
little
ending the
GTA
game,
Online.
bro.
Gotta eat good. Gotta bring
Yeah,
these
like
jerseys.
it's like
And
pulling the
except for
plug, bro.
eight,
Like
10 hour
taking
day,
the
how
cord
many
out.
would you bust?
It really varies by location. You know, there have been some where we've packed in four guys in an afternoon. And then there's some where we've showed up and we've been there for 2 days and nobody shows up.
What are the major red flags of a that people can be aware of or think about?
So if we just take an extreme, on one extreme, we know these people because they're always talking the language. Instead of calling people kids, they're F toys or even
What?
dates, they're objects. On that end, we know who those people are because they're always verbalizing. But most are at the other end. They have a great social persona. They look good, they sound good, but they're very schmoozy. And it's that schmooziness that we forget. That's psychopath traded.
In any way, do you feel bad for these guys?
I agree.
Sometimes, you know, you
Like
get a
that
guy who
weird
gets on his
tendency,
knees,
bro,
who
like where you're not
spent,
like
6
fully
months
fitting in
battle in Iraq. Maybe he has PTSD and he's begging you for forgiveness. You can't help but feel bad. But at the end of the day, if we weren't here and a child was here, what would have happened?
Because there's no doubt in
Shit was
my mind,
poking.
a large number of people that are incarcerated are gonna get back out and restart again.
Hi. I'm sorry I missed your call. Yeah, I'm still up. I'm waiting. Yeah, just let me know when you're in Ishpeming and I'll text you the address.
shit making my stomach turn.
Hurry up, I can't wait to see ya. Okay, bye.
He's just so casual about it.
Like, what would compel you to do
Yes
this?
and no. Our jurisdiction has
just so
a very
casual
high
about it.
amount of CSEs, criminal
Like,
sex
you can't just try to
conduct.
hit the bar or something. I don't know, bro.
Getting to do this job.
This good. Like I've seen some of the stories that are like horrific. Some of these people do to minors is sickening.
Do you think our justice system properly takes care of these guys?
I think they all need to go to prison for some stint, however long. I'm not sure. I will say I think
Real.
reoffenders, my personal opinion, shouldn't be able to walk another day on their walk
thank
another
you.
day freely.
Anything you think people back home should know?
If you're a sexual assault victim, don't be afraid to speak out and tell your story to somebody from trained law enforcement officials that do handle this stuff in a sensitive
Real,
manner.
bro.
And don't
Always
be afraid
feel
to
the need to
report
tell
and
your
speak out
story, bro.
about it.
There are a boatload of clips from this episode that, for reasons I cannot get into, are only available on Patreon. If you'd like to support
Especially with
independent
sick
journalism
niggas
and have
roaming
access to
around
these
like
clips, the link to
these.
subscribe is in the
Like
description.
There's a
Just
last
in this
minute
just
hustle
regular,
and
you
bustle
think they your
in
friend,
everywhere
bro.
he plays. We'll see him on the camera, so if he does,
Your
everyone
family,
will
bro.
shift.
It's some fucking odd creature.
Check your phones, everything's
It's crazy, bro.
How well do these guys usually scope out a place before they go to it? I think last year, and the one we did the other one, I think we've had 2 or 3 go by. They'll drive by once or twice just to make sure they're looking for, obviously, police cars, anything suspicious, obviously lighting, any suspicious movement at all. That would indicate, hey, there's something just to justify their concerns. Most of them, once they're in, they're fully committed. So, like, how do you approach this from a psychological standpoint?
so that you keep it going without tipping them off, but you still get information like when to text them, when not to text them. I think it's just by feel.
You want the honest answer, the TV answer? Honest. You just gotta be really fucked up.
Do you think you would be disappointed to know that someone sending him all the nice messages was a guy like you with a beard?
They're gonna know when I take the stand.
Nah, he's real, bro. Shout out to whoever he is.
So he's probably been there, done that before.
Usually.
So that means the decoy has a fake profile with a few pictures.
Yep, I created a fake profile. The website's out of Europe.
How racy can you get with the pictures?
The pictures are of our actual decoy. She can get as racy as she's comfortable. Obviously, we don't get too racy with ours. So he knows that she's 15, and his
she's a decoy. She's not really 15.
Someplace to get rid of his kid for the night.
You know how old his kid is?
I don't think we discussed it.
He could be Matt's away.
Yeah.
And you guys, you gave him the address.
My thing is, bro, you walked in. Like,
yeah,
you knew the risk, you knew the consequence. Like, after bro, and then you talking to Chris like, I didn't do nothing. I didn't come here, bro.
Just at what point?
Just within the last 30
like,
seconds.
Like, why are you even trying that?
Let's get ready. Subject spotted.
We gonna see what this guy does.
Here we go. This is our guy.
Prediction that he does that.
Possibly.
I think he's gonna pull up around him.
Oh God, no. Twin, the proof is in the pudding.
That's okay.
What is that he had in his hand?
A gun. He about to blow everyone
that's food.
down.
That's food. That's Zah.
That nigga brought a pre-roll.
He bought a yo.
And he bought pack.
Bro, fuck the pack, bro. That's a whole like jar of freeze, bro. What is wrong with?
I was wondering what was taking you so long. You got the condoms too?
Yeah. You want this? You want this?
Sure. Well, I'm gonna run upstairs and grab my bong really fast. I'll be right back, okay?
Alright.
Okay.
What do we got here?
Oh, man.
How you doing?
Good.
What'd y'all bring?
Oh.
Some weight.
Oh.
What's your name?
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Oh, sits up.
And Jeremy, where are you from?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
Bro, why they really got the pizza
You
box
just
out?
went online. And what was your plan here for tonight, Jeremy?
Smoke.
Smoke? Sex?
I mean, she said she.
She said she would have sex with you.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. And how old
This
is she?
nigga got the meanest forehead wrinkles.
Keep your
bro.
hands out of your pockets, man.
Yeah, please.
She said what?
She said 19.
She said 15.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Her thing says 19 on her.
Well, everybody has to say 19 to get on the platform, but she told you she was 15.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention to that.
You didn't pay attention. So
You
you
gonna be paying
drive
attention to
how
her.
many hours?
Oh, just
So I'm
like an hour.
like, whoa.
About an hour.
What you niggas
And
be
did
talking
you
about?
stop it all along the way?
What you niggas be
I
talking
told
about?
you, bro. I knew this was gonna like, bro. What's
And what
wrong
did you
with
get
dude?
at the gas station?
Gas.
Gas. Anything else?
I grabbed some beer
Some beer.
Whoa.
And where's that?
out of my truck.
Did you bring condoms?
Yeah.
You did.
Sounds about right.
And where are those?
In my pocket.
In your pocket. And how much weed did you bring here?
Just.
And how much did that cost?
Oh, I don't know. This was I already had this. What's going on here? What is
Yeah,
this?
I'm going to get
Why
to that
does
in
he
a
have,
minute.
like,
Jeremy, you
12
drove an
pre-rolls?
hour to meet a 15-year-old girl.
Well, she said she was 19. I think.
You say that on the website or on the social media, but it said 19 on the platform, but she told you 15.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not. Are you a top or what?
I'll get to that in a minute.
He doesn't know
I'm
Chris
not gonna
Hansen.
sit here and deal
Well,
with this shit. So I got.
You're not going to sit here and deal with it? You drive an hour,
Yeah,
you
she
get,
lied
bring
to me and
weed.
said she was 19.
No. I've
Yeah,
seen the transcripts, Jeremy, so you can
Okay,
try
she-
to jerk me around here, but it's
Her
not going to
thing
go
says
well.
She's 19 on her thing. I'm assuming you have to have an ID to make a fucking sex website.
What
right?
did she tell you? What age did she tell you, Jeremy?
She said she was
He's
19 on her
paying for
thing.
fucking
What did
pussy,
she
bro.
tell you in the conversation? She said 15, right?
Okay.
Okay. So what made you think it was okay to drive an hour, bring weed and alcohol to a 15-year-old girl after a sexually charged conversation?
I didn't know she was.
Okay, we can go round and round, but she told you.
Okay, we can go round and round.
What made you think that this was okay?
Merry-go-round? Like, nigga, why you keep fucking...
You didn't think it was okay. So why did you do it?
I need a lawyer or something.
Are you a married guy? You're not married. Do you have kids?
Yeah.
How many kids?
2.
2. And where are your children tonight?
Jesus.
My kids, one's at a friend's house. And
Wow.
One's at home. And how old are your children?
Jesus.
I got one's 15 and one's 16.
One's 14 and one's 16.
The
So
same
the
age.
16-year-old's at
15 and
home.
116. Wow.
And the 14-year-old is where?
At a friend's house.
At a friend's house. Did you drop the 14-year-old off at a friend's house so you could come here?
No, she was already there.
She was already there. So you left your 16-year-old child home alone.
She's 16.
But you left her home alone so you could come here to meet a 15-year-old
Like,
sex.
what?
You want to just
That's
hold
the
tight here,
problem.
man.
Yeah.
There's
You
something
can
need
leave
to
a
know before you
16-year-old
go.
home
Just
alone like that. That's not no problem.
Jeremy, I'm Chris Hansen.
But like,
Oh,
And
why
I
did
do
you turn
stories on
around
men.
like that?
Jeremy, you shouldn't
I didn't
leave.
realize.
These gentlemen want to talk to you.
Jeremy.
oh wow, they came out the cut real quick,
Jeremy,
brother.
you,
Like,
don't, you don't run on Chris, Jeremy.
hey, I'll be honest. Chris is the last nigga you want to run on.
Nobody gets
It's
away
like,
from Chris, bro.
not a soul. Not a soul. It's impossible, nigga.
Jeremy.
His catch rate is crazy, son. Like,
Isn't it like 90%?
nigga, 90% is an understatement. The only man who got away killed himself.
I was gonna say that, but nah. Is that one fake of the guy running? Like down the block? That's fake, right?
I think.
Yeah, nah, so yeah.
And if it did happen, they probably called him later.
Yeah, and his shit is
There's
like
no way he could've ran.
98%, bro. Maybe 99.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Nah, maybe even higher than 99, because if he's caught... Wait, how many... No. He only has like, what? How many episodes? Maybe like 30? Oh my god. No, it's way more than 99%, bro. It would be like closer to 99.7 or some shit. Bro, 300 individuals.
Jesus, fuck.
During his career. He's convicted 300 sexual predators. He's actually actively making a dent in, like, sexual deviancy in America, bro. Shout out Chris Hansen. Like, he's actually
shout out Chris
code, bro. What the hell?
He is the code.
Put your body back. Please! Get down on the ground!
Hey, he's on the couch. What's it?
All right.
Relax, buddy.
Slow down.
Relax.
Slow down.
All right.
Okay, what the fuck?
Jeremy, I asked you not to leave.
Jeremy, I asked.
And look what happened. Is there anything else you
Look
want
what
people
happened.
to know about the situation you're in tonight, Jeremy?
No.
Why did you think it was okay to leave your teenage girl home alone to come here and meet another teenage girl, Jeremy?
All right, we're gonna sit you up, okay? We're gonna roll over to your back. Bring your knees up to your chest.
He's not gonna say nothing else.
2, 3. Go and take a seat.
Jeremy, how old are you?
41.
41. And what do you do for a living, Jeremy?
Work at a warehouse.
You work at a warehouse. And what do you do at the
Sickening.
warehouse?
Load trucks.
Load trucks. Well, Jeremy,
Shit
as
is
I
crazy.
started to say before you tried to leave, I'm Chris Hansen.
My nigga Tommy
I'm
G
not
just chilling in the
even gonna
back.
get permission to videotape.
Well,
He's
we don't
hyped.
need
I know
it.
he's hyped to watch this.
Nah,
He didn't even do like a
We
lot
do
of talking.
stories.
Usually he's talking a lot and like
Kids
trying
for
to fix,
sex.
but like he's just probably enthralled
And
by
you've
this
become one of those stories.
Yeah, I know he's having fun. He's just sitting
there
back
anything
there
else you
really
want people
seeing
to
it,
know?
Bro, seeing a Chris Hansen
Okay,
sting
well, these
in his
people
face.
here will take it from here then.
Imagine getting to see a Chris Hansen sting first person.
That's something I'll probably never get.
Chris, you just completed 2 days, a lot of
That's
bus.
like that's
What's
like
going through your mind right
bucket
now?
list shit.
Tommy, the fact
You don't know that. You don't know that, bro. You don't know that.
Chill,
Right,
that's
Crystal,
chill.
Crystal has a lot of life to, bro. Crystal has a lot of life left to
I'm
live.
not
bro.
saying
You
Chris
don't know
gonna
that.
go away. Like, bro, Chris is bro, to get in the same room as a legend like that, bro.
Bro, we gotta make connections, bro. That's not
Shout
that,
out
you
Chris
can't
Hansen,
say
bro.
you can't say that because niggas like Jid and all these other niggas have talked to him. You can't say that. Skeeter, like nigga, we can do it. We just need connections, bro.
We gonna be with Chris Hansen soon. We gonna be on a sting.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine 347 on a sting, bro.
Look, it never ceases to stun me.
The anticipation, right when he started walking up to the house, my heart was thumping.
Yeah, mine too. Still does.
It's an amazing thing. I mean, I've seen it so many times through the television, seeing how it goes. But then to be here in the moment, it's like a rodeo when you're out there.
You don't know what's going to happen. I mean, sometimes these guys are suspicious. Sometimes they'll say, "You're Chris Hansen," before I can say, "I'm Chris Hansen." He obviously felt pretty comfortable when he saw the undercover deputy posing as the 15-year-old girl. He thought that this was going to go to plan. And when she excused herself, it was time for me to come in and ask my questions.
I'm sure every guy comes in and tries to deny to some level.
Sure.
Is it airtight? Like, is there any way this guy can't say, I didn't know she was 15?
The way
What made
the
that nigga say
sheriff's
that bar though? All
detectives
black
and
like Chris
deputies
Hansen?
work, they have a clear
Is he saying that he hunts
record
pedophiles?
of informing the alleged
I don't know.
that this person they're coming to visit
That's a good question.
is 15.
That nigga woke
Is
up.
playing dumb the most common defense mechanism?
It's playing dumb. I didn't see the age. They try to convince the detectives that because you have to be 19 to get on that platform, that they assume that they were 19, even though people get on these platforms at a younger age.
Do you think he knew he was an animal in a trap by the time you sat down with him?
I think he knew he was in trouble. I don't think he knew who I was.
He didn't.
And so he's wondering, am I the mad dad? Am I the police?
That'd be the craziest
Or am I someone
one.
else?
How you
To
don't know
see
Chris Hansen?
what you've been doing
Well,
the
the
last
type of
many
person he
years, busting guys like this, getting them off the street, America's rooting for you, man.
Yeah, at all times.
So, well, thank you.
Thanks, man. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you. All right, folks. Well, that's what it's like inside of Operation Busting and putting them to justice. We'll see you guys next week. What you have just seen is the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what True
Facts.
Blue
Shout out
has to
Tommy
offer.
G.
They have countless documentaries with Chris
Bro, we
Hansen,
love you,
many
Tommy.
more episodes
We do,
of
bro.
okay.
Tommy always, bro. He always coming through, bro.
Respect. Oh, black like Chris Hansen.
Bro, what does that bar mean though?
I don't know. I'm hungry, bro.
Me too, bro. I'm stream. We cutting it short tonight, bro.
Stacking my bands with presidents. Stacking my bands with presidents. They pray to me like this a Methodist. Too many flows. Too many. I'm stacking my bands with presidents. She wanna stay in my residence. They pray to me like this a Methodist. And the way that I'm flipping too elegant. I got like too many flows. I'm trying to tour and do some shows. Get money with all of my bros. You think you safe? I hope you got a pole. I'm stacking my bands with presidents.